Hey y'all, I'm back. It's Mommy Wata. Thank you so much for your support. I truly appreciate it. Please make sure that you like, share, and most of all, subscribe and check out the services that I offer, the additional services I offer, insight on angel numbers, bookings, and other information at watamami.com. Okay? Let's talk about this next download. Somebody has accused you of portraying yourself as a false idol, okay? And it is a false accusation because that is not anything that you portray, attest to, or say. You actually speak against people who worship false idols, but the reason why they're saying that is because they are aware of a significant amount of energies, prominent people even, who they don't worship you, okay, but they do consider you to be some sort of saint. You're not an official saint. You have not been, I'm hearing canonized. I don't know, girl, but that's what I just heard. But they do know that you got A10 on your side. There are a number of miracles that your energy is associated with. So even if you don't get this official recognition as a saint, some people uphold you as such. Okay? And whoever this person is, I'm telling you, it's a significant amount of people. This could be a particular region in the world, a particular religious practice who is people within their group who consider you as some sort of saint, or that you should be known for your sainthood. But the person that's hating on you and claiming you a false idol, it's because they don't want you to be put in that divine group, but you chosen. So what else do we need to know about it? From you, through me at this time, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Insight, wisdom, and clarity. You give off a grandmother energy. You could actually be a grandmother, but I think it's your nurturing spirit. You know, some people wish that they could just hug you because they feel like it's, y'all, this is what I'm hearing. Warm baked cookies. Like they think you smell really sweet. You smell good. You feel warm and cushiony and just delectable. Sugar cookies, chocolate chip cookies. You got that grandma energy. You got a cookie jar in your house. That's the type of, I'm telling y'all, that's what I'm hearing. That's how people view you. So for this person to be going to other regions and conglomerates and groups claiming that you are trying to be seen as a false idol is a flag on the play, baby. Let's go, Holy Spirit. It was 336 when I said that too. This man who been out here hating on you, okay, he done violated. And not just in a spiritual aspect, but with people on the 3D, okay, that he may even do business with, baby. So they feel like it's an offense to them and their beliefs that he's desecrating who you are. Because he could be from the west and they could be from the east. But he wants you to be in reverse in the west. Okay? Understand this has multiple meanings. He wants you to be seen as some sort of grifter or charlatan for your spiritual abilities and beliefs in the West, okay? In a secular type of setting, society. But the people who view you as a saint, and be praying for your protection too. And I'm telling you now, They consider him to be in reverse currently because they have heard how he's been out here calling you a false idol, baby. And you don't even be claiming to be an idol of any kind. You ain't going around saying you know saint. I feel you know you chosen, but you don't be walking around saying you chosen to everybody because you know you can't buy your way into heaven. You ain't out here trying to sell yourself for people to fall in love with who you feel you are. That ain't the game. It ain't no game. Okay? I'm telling you, he think you grifting, baby. He think you trying to portray some sort of religious and spiritual theories and rhetoric and seemingly power to get attention. And it's just catapulted in such a way that he feels it's a problem. But see, he ain't got the religious and spiritual connection that he think he do to be hating on you. This one, if he say he believe in the Most High God and the Holy Spirit, he has a warped perception of what they represent. Clarify, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Mac energy in reverse. Okay? So this one is seen as somebody who knows about religious theology, who knows about spiritual connections to other realms. Okay? He may even make money as some sort of spiritual, supernatural intercessor. Whoever this is that's out here hating on you, girl. Okay? He make money off that shit. And I'm hearing a lot of people in the West uphold him and pay him like he's some sort of saint. But he is a false idol because he gimmicking, baby. Clarify, Holy Spirit. See, that's why he shouldn't play in your energy. By hating on you. Because if all these people, yes, there are instances where people uphold individuals who are not faithful and true. But that's not the case with you. Don't ever be afraid to tell your story. I'm telling you, people know from your life experience, your testimony, and how you currently live, how you advise people to get on one accord with the Most High God and the Holy Spirit, that it ain't no gimmick, that the Most High God is working through you. You are truly a vessel that he is using to inspire people, to encourage them, to give them peace and comfort in their times of sorrow, in their times of happiness and joy even. Okay, it's not always like when I'm down, you are a comfort to me. When I'm going through it, you are there for me. That's not the full purpose of the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. They need to be there celebrating with you when you winning too. Okay, when you are up, on the up and up, things are looking up, you got to make sure you thank them and you include them in your level of happiness and celebration. And see, I think you preach both ends of the spectrum. You don't want the Most High God and the Holy Spirit to be seen as a crutch to people. You want them to be seen as that confidant, that bestie, that father figure, that mentor even, who is going to always be by your side as long as you lean on them for guidance, tutelage, and advice, for protection, for love, for understanding, for a lot of things. I could keep going. But they can't say that you ain't chosen, baby. Okay? And I'm telling you, this person who been hating on you, they were considered chosen by some prominent people in the West too. Okay, with this Gemini energy, there could be a Gemini in particular who has worked with this other quote unquote spiritual advisor of some kind. Somebody who people also think is chosen and divine, but that's why he hating on you now. Because he know he is a karmic. He know he grifting. Might even be doing spell work too, because you heard what I said about playing in y'all energy. playing in your energy. I'm serious about this and us. And see, he don't want you to throw a wrench in anything he got going if all these other people from other places view you as a divine being 10-10. He feel like that may end his ability to be in partnerships in the West, because you in the West and you got all of this sainthood type energy tied to you, but he don't. Ain't nobody in these other regions viewing him as a divine being. But where you got him beat is he may have amassed some sort of huge popularity in the West. Whoever this is I'm picking up on now, 1044, it's a lot of people in this Western society y'all in. You hear that? Because see, he done violated his little grift. It ain't no little grift neither. This one may have even become a millionaire. 1101 off of claiming that he could see the future and connect with the 5D and other things, okay? But he's not a divine being. 1111, you are though. You really are intuitive and divinely, spiritually, and supernaturally gifted. And it's a whole bunch of other people in the East who know it. And where you got him beat, because I'm bringing my point home, is this a whole bunch of people in the West who feel that way about you too, okay? See, he don't got that other part. He don't got these other regions who believe in him and what he do. But it's a lot of people who are very serious about the amount of respect that they show to you. They gonna fight for you because you are living and breathing. Most people, you know, different saints that people pray to and call on and have cards in their wallet about even, okay? Those saints were not alive and nor existed during their time. But you are alive and breathing. And they putting that type of respect on your name, honey. Aries. Okay? You are considered a boss, the emperor. In their eyes, whoever this hater is that's trying to discredit you, these other energies in other countries I'm hearing, we gonna talk about it because I can't be biting my tongue. I ain't got time. They don't respect that man. He ain't no boss to them. He ain't even known in sectors. And look, haters, I'm telling you, if anything, they do not respect him and what he do. They know that he is a gimmick. He's a charlatan. He's a grifter. He claims he has spiritual gifts and abilities that truly don't exist because he's pulling on something 1313 to appear the way that he is. Okay, so you know, like I said, they done found out how he been out here discrediting you and slandering you. They done found out now, and it's like he on camera saying the shit that he do about you. So he done been a number of places talking trash about you, trying to get people to take you out of this spiritual realm game. Okay, and he don't realize that what he's said has been recorded and transmitted to other people. Y'all hear that? I'm telling you, hindsight, that's what he finna start practicing in a minute, because he finna start thinking back to who he spoke with about you. Who did he tell anything about you? 1411, because see, he done been to a number of conglomerates claiming that you were a karmic, that you were out here trying to portray yourself as some sort of idol that people should worship. And it's not true, because see, people have also started watching you because of his claims and his accusations. Hell, might be airplanes be flying over where you stay at. They was trying to see what the hell was going on because of what this man was saying. He even claimed that you was in some sort of hoe energy. But you don't sell yourself. See, that's why I said that back through here about you can't buy your way into heaven. This one sell himself. Okay, and he been bought aplenty. But you don't sell yourself. It's energy of people trying to get you to get on their team, and you have rejected them because you know hoe is not life, but death to your sweet soul. You tell the truth and you stand on it and let the chips fall where they may. Because a lot of saints went through some things, okay, depending on who we talk about. But a life of asceticism is a hard road to hoe at times. And, you know, people will look at those type of energies and decide that because they're not draped in some sort of visible wealth, they're not divine. 1555. But see, you have helped people make some miraculous changes in their lives. Miraculous. They are associating you with miracles. And like I said, I keep hearing canonized. I think that does have something to do with sainthood. I just can't think right now exactly what it is, but that's what I'm hearing. Like, you haven't been canonized, but you are alive, and people do view you in this light. Family plays a part in this. So this one may have even, I'm so tired of picking up on these karmic ass families, and y'all need to just do yourselves in already. Because what the hell, you got to be miserable. You got to hate yourself. I shouldn't even said that. I might bleep that out. But I'm just tired of picking up on these old decrepit, bitter, angry family members who cannot grapple with y'all's divinity. It's disgusting to me. But it's this energy of this hater of yours who is considered a boss too, to a lot of people, going to your family to try to get dirt on you. But you got other family around the world in various aspects that you haven't even met yet. Understand me, you got a soul tribe, baby. There are people who are defending you right now, possibly in these two regions right here. Let's go, Holy Spirit. Okay, for the people in the back who know how this man has been trying to destroy you in your life because of your spiritual gifts and abilities. And you are divine. You are considered a holy temple for the people in the back. I don't care how vagabondish you look, because it's something about him saying that you grifting, you trying to get money off of your spiritual gifts, but people can look at you and see that you struggling. Shit. And it was 1808 when I looked back over at the dang on camera. Nah. So if you was really out here truly being some sort of jester with spirituality, entertaining folks and shit to make money using spirituality, you would have some money. Because see, that's part of the wickedness in the world. All of these other people who are playing with divination in different ways, and they have not been divinely called to be in that energy. Okay, Genesis chapter 6. You ain't participating in the wickedness of the world because it would be obvious. They see how you live, but they know that you are speaking the divine truth of the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. But see, that's where people also lose it. That's where they miss the message too. Because Jesus wasn't on that type of time. How much money can I accumulate and have? How many luxurious robes can they drape me in so that I can seem like I'm chosen? Like, come on, y'all. So like I said, if he didn't even try to put you on some sort of list, because I'm hearing this some groups, Wi-Fi, where they get online, they get online on them with them VPNs, And they go to doxing and stalking and harassing and blocking things. You know, just even the most minute petty shit. Like you go to use your card and the shit ain't working, but you know you got money on it. It's something about one of y'all. It's like sometimes the code on your phone works when you lock it, and sometimes it doesn't because, see, he didn't put your name on the list. So it's some sort of silent union of folks who are haters against people who they think are in this energy that he claims you carrying. And they be trying to do any and every little thing they can to antagonize you, gang stalk you, and ruin your life. That's also why you ain't out here necessarily getting a lot of money, because, see, people want to support you financially, but it's something about energy being taken away from you before you can receive it. People trying to do things for you and people stopping it before it can be followed through. Like, they really been out here targeting you because of what this fake spiritualist said, because he think you finna cut his bag somehow, 2112, by being who you are. He know you chosen. He know you really got that sauce. Okay, 2121. Oh, he know it. Soul searching. Because, see, you done triggered his ass. It's more than your destiny. It's your birthright. He don't want it to be. But that's the consensus, baby. No matter what this man say, he can tell as many people he want to where y'all stay. Anything he, 2144, can come up with, but they know the truth. They know you chosen, because they know how you have triggered them to get in alignment. How you've helped them to see things that was right in front of their face, baby. How you've helped them establish their own form of communication. Because, see, some people was taught that the only way you had to communicate with the Most High God a certain way in order to be heard. And that's just not the case, because we all talk different. We all were created differently. So you got to talk to him how you talk to him. Or he gonna know it ain't true. He gonna know it ain't sincere. He gonna know it ain't authentic. You know, talk to him how you talk to the people in your family, whoever you talk to on a daily basis. Don't try to switch up who you are to come before him, because you're not being true. And he know it. 2244. So, see, that's something also. Okay? That you teach people. And it works, baby. The Holy Spirit and the Most High God are pleased with your efforts. Conservative. Because, see, I'm telling you, I just got through saying that. People have taught others that you have to do things a certain way in order to connect with the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. That if you go to church, you got to wear a certain thing. If you pray, you got to pray it a certain way. See, that's what got a lot of people, baby. Because everybody can't pray like people think they should pray. Prayer can be, dang, I said that, country is I don't know what. Prayer can be you just simply sitting right where you at and talking to the Most High God and the Holy Spirit, baby. They hear everything you say. They hear what you don't say. But if you come to them open and honest, don't try to put no spin on it. Don't try to be conservative. They are going to hear you and they will answer. I promise you. Because, see, I'm picking up on how I see why people say that about you, though. I see why people say that about you. Because even the things I've just said, that's how you enrich people. It is intimidating. This man is heavily intimidated. Bank. I'm telling you, because, see, girl, if just for that type of pivotal advice that I just relayed that comes from your energy, 2444, the level of divine guidance and understanding, because 444 talks about protection, but it also talks about divine guidance, being protected because you chose to take those steps that were laid out before you. 333, and that's why you are covered, baby. 444, and that in turn brings pivotal changes into your life. 555, changes that come from the Most High God, the divine, and at times it will make you reflect. 666, on what you've been doing with your life because of the direction you going in. But if you follow the path that they laid out for you and execute it in the right way, you will receive divine good luck. 777, and divine abundance, baby. 888, and you will see things reset in your life in such a way. 999, that you have fully awakened and got on your soul searching journey. 1010, let's go, Holy Spirit. Now see, if you can, that's how you are inspiring people, girl. You supposed to be making some money too, and you ain't gotta make that much money, but enough money to make you be fulfilled and sustain you at least. And I'm hearing you ain't even getting that because of things this man and this secret union he put you on, that he put on to you, rather. Let me make sure I say that correctly. Has been doing. So, it's some sort of fight energy now because they know about it. Flawed and doll. They know about these flawed effing actions against this doll. And you the doll, honey. Anything else? See, look, your silence speaks volumes too. Because, see, you ain't been out here complaining. You might reference it here and there, but you don't be out here, okay, ringing the alarm on things like you should that people been doing. You just be charging it to the game and keeping it moving and continuing on your soul searching journey, continuing to do what you've been divinely guided to do. And see, that's also why they be letting some of these crazy karmic feminines come for y'all. It was 27 when I looked up, because they don't like y'all for these type of reasons. So they allow these hoes to do the shit they doing because they think, well, maybe they can take them out the way for us and we ain't got to worry about them no more. But that shit always backfire, honey, because see, they create demonic monsters, Frankensteins even, that they can't control, and then the Frankensteins start haunting their ass and following them everywhere, and they got to go to the tip of Antarctica to get away from that crazy ass karmic energy they created, that they let go and even assisted at times to go against you. And I'm telling you, you don't be out here like you could. And that's also what these energies know too. How humble you are. When you know people are actively trying to do things to make you go away. Now, didn't I just get through saying that? And they want people to pretend like they just deaf, dumb, and blind, don't know nothing. Look, it's a lot of conglomerates who be turning the other cheek, be turning away from the stuff that these hoes be doing against divine and chosen beings, because they want y'all out the way too. And they be acting like they don't know what's going on. They don't know what you're talking about. They don't know nothing about nothing, honey. And that shit been backfiring on they asses too. That's what they needs to know. Because, see, they may be able to stop your money flow, but they can't afford that fuel to put in them yachts and things and go gallivanting about the country or the Caribbean, baby. They can't get those certain items, those delectables that they desire because of cost issues. Fuel. We on fuel. That's what I'm hearing. So they keep playing with you now. and thinking because you got a criminal record that you can't be considered as somebody who is close to sainthood. They need to know their history and do their research, because you work for the army of the Lord. Okay? Everybody has a past. Everybody has done things that they're not proud of, but it is evidence of how you live, how you have completely renounced anything that does not fall in alignment with the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. You are truly considered a divine pure being. The purity is in your heart. So you know, he didn't pick the fight that he can't win, because I could go over countless examples that I have been seeing of how people's lives have been affected by what is happening with certain elements that the world depends on for survival. I'm not biting my tongue. Y'all keep letting these old, egotistical, fake ass energies come for divine beings, crazies, letting them get their rocks off because of some hidden, unmitigated jealousy and envy, 3113, and it's ruining your life in the process in a plethora of aspects. I promise you. So people can keep pushing energies like this up, putting your name on lists, so people can dox and attack you. And I'm telling you, they're going to regret it. They already are. They just don't attribute it to you. But they finna learn very soon, because they got a fight on their hands. Period, Pooh. Final card, final message. And see, it's somebody from Philly that fits into that category of crazed, karmic, obsessive, stalking energies who they didn't let get their rocks off on you, baby. And these people in the East, they know about their ass, whether this is a masculine or feminine. I'm telling you right now. Look, study is right behind that. So this may be a hoe who was copying you, trying to be you, putting out false content, claiming that that's you speaking, saying crazy, abhorrent, demonic shit. But people started listening to understand that you had a copycat who was trying to seek revenge on you, but that backfired. Okay? So it's a lot of different references to things that have happened to you as a result of what this man has been doing, because they ain't do nothing about this Philly energy. They stopped her from stealing your identity, but I bet you that ass is free. Let's clarify that, and then we gonna close. King of Cups. She did all of this over a man, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio that she obviously knew you had some sort of romantic connection to, whether it was simultaneously happening when hers was, or if it was something from the past. And I'm hearing, because of the life of purity you live, this ain't even nobody you would have even been connected to. You wasn't in no partnership with this man when this woman decided to start coming for you. 3333, you were being guided by the Holy Trinity and your ancestors, baby. And they ain't do nothing. LA may have even been out there in LA perpetrating, pretending to be you. And this King of Cups knew about it too. This woman ain't go to jail for stealing your identity though. And this, I almost said mentalist. This person, this man, this gimmick, spiritual gimmick who been coming for you too, he could be located in Los Angeles. He could be on some type of time, you know, a psychic to the stars or some shit. It's something like that. He make a lot of money. I'm telling you, this man a millionaire. And he mad about you, girl. That should let you know you divinely gifted, anointed, and chosen. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Nature is calling. And you have been calling people to go back to the earth, to get grounded, to ground themselves, to purge, strip away those unnecessary effects that we cling to that don't mean us no good. I mentioned that earlier about you. You've helped people release a lot of things and get back to Mother Nature, baby. Get back to the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. And he jealous. Period. And I'm telling y'all too, some of y'all, you are so welcome to take flight to a number of places around the world because of the spiritual work that you do. How you rep the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. And it would be an honor to provide you with sanctuary. They think it's a disgrace, because I'm not done yet. They think it's a disgrace how these people out in the West have tried to even get you locked up, baby, because of your divinity. That lets you know that they demonic, period. If you don't want to be considered as a demonic, evil, satanic energy, you should not be trying to get divine chosen beings locked up in jail, baby. Okay? You should be trying to seek deliverance as they suggest that you do, because them actions that you participating in, they gonna catch up with you now. That is crazy. That is insane. That they are another type of crazy. Yes, they is. That's why they be letting them other kind of crazies come for y'all. Insane. That I've been picking up on all of this corruption. But see, this got something to do with it too now. Because see, we talking about the West. And see, people, first of all, I got a few things to say. Trigger warning. And I'm closing on this for real. If you are of my complexion, but your ancestors, the people that you descend from, did not experience slavery, you should never have your ass up in front of nobody, directly or online, baby, picking at any person that's my color whose descendants were slaves. You should never be jokingly disrespecting our ancestors in that way. Your ancestors were not slaves in the West. So you can't play. And we don't play like that, no way. So why do you think, as a person who derives from someone who came from another country, that you can do that and it's not considered disrespectful, baby? That's number one. Because see, it's a lot of bullshit been going on in the game. And it's a lot of people who black like me who don't rock with foundational black Americans, baby. Okay, and it's the truth. And I'm telling you, if you don't want to hear the truth, you need to go get your people. You need to go check your friends, okay, and your associates. And I'm telling you also, tying into that point that I'm making, some of these people don't respect you because you come from that particular foundation. You come from people who derive from slaves. People who were enslaved. I'm hearing your people was enslaved, but they was already on this land in the West, baby. See, it's different types of slaves that were enslaved. Everybody didn't come from Africa. So it's a lot of misinformation. I really suggest that people need to get on that Wikipedia if you don't want to pick up a book and learn something, baby. Okay? Because this the problem, and I'm really, look, and I'm really dropping the mic. This it right here. This why they don't want you, they don't want no black BBW woman to be seen and viewed as no saint, period. But they ain't stopping your evolution, your growth, and how people view you, baby, no matter what this man do, and anybody supporting his bullshit too, because they can keep on. They can keep on, and things going to continue to crumble right before their eyes. Because they've been crumbling. They've been crumbling now. So they can keep it up. But if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Take only what resonates, leave the rest, and I'll be back soon with another one. Peace.